It always happens late at night along that same stretch of country road. The first time Ben saw the boy, he thought nothing of it. Kids wandered sometimes, parents were careless, but seeing him again, and then a third time, same spot, same little blue jacket, something about it gnawed at him. It wasn't normal, not out there. Each time, Ben slowed his car, rolled down the window. "Hey buddy, you okay?" The boy never answered, just stared with those wide, empty eyes before disappearing into the trees. There was something off about the way he moved, too stiff, too quiet. And his face? It didn't have the flush kids get from running around. It was pale, almost like he was sick. Ben asked around at the diner and the gas station. No one knew of any missing kid. Probably just some local troublemaker, the diner waitress had chuckled, though there was an edge in her voice like she'd heard similar stories before, but didn't want to talk about it. But the fourth time was different. That night, a heavy fog had settled over the road, thick and low, like it was trying to crawl into his car. When Ben saw the boy, he was standing closer to the edge than ever before, his face pale, almost gray under the flicker of Ben's headlights. His eyes seemed darker, deeper, hollow. Ben pulled over, heart racing. "Hey!" he called, stepping out. The air was damp and cold. The boy turned slowly, stepped back into the trees. He didn't run, he just walked, deliberate, like he was leading Ben somewhere. This time, Ben followed. The woods was silent, unnaturally so. No crickets, no wind rustling the leaves. His footsteps were muffled by damp leaves, and every snap of a twig made him flinch. The boy was always just ahead, never quite out of sight. Every time Ben thought he was getting closer, the boy would drift a little further. It felt wrong, like he was being lured, but he couldn't stop. He was about to turn back when the trees opened up to a clearing. That's when Ben saw it. A shallow grave, the dirt recently disturbed. His breath caught in his throat. The air felt heavy, pressing down on him. He stepped closer, his heart pounding, so hard he thought it might burst. He could see part of a small jacket sticking out of the dirt, blue, just like the boy's. Ben stumbled back, his chest tight with panic. He fumbled for his phone, hands shaking as he called the police. Waiting there in the dark, he felt watched, like the boy was nearby, hiding in the trees, making sure he stayed until help arrived. When the police came and dug, they found the body of a child, wearing the same little blue jacket. The coroner estimated the boy had been there for over a year. Ben never saw the boy again, but every time he drives that road, he feels it, that weight in his chest, that cold in the air, like the boy is still there, standing just out of sight, behind those trees, watching him, making sure he never forgot.